strong community of women represent a semi-matriarchal society on Jeju Island and have for centuries. Called the Haenyeo, still today, these women, many of whom are now older, freedive in Jeju's sometimes chilly waters to harvest seafood for their families and communities. During the summer, they work the fields to bring in crops. On UNESCO's World Heritage List, the Haenyeo continue their practices today and also run a diving school outside of Jeju City.
How long have you been diving?
40년.
40 years.
40 years. And you, how long have you?
20.
20 years, wow, okay.
Established in 2008, the diving school works to pass down traditions to the younger generations on Jeju Island, as well as sharing them with outsiders. I've signed up to take on the November waters off Jeju Island and take a crash course in freediving with the Haenyeo.
That is some cold water, man.
The Haenyeo have to contend with many dangers, from frigid waters to sharks. Just wait until I get into the water.
Am I getting hazed right now?
되면 어쩔 수 없어.
Yeah.
If you have to survive, you have to do that.
So today I'm looking for seashells and sea urchins. The spiky sea urchins. Okay.
Okay.
I think that the gloves will be good.
We get to work. The Haenyeo have been known to harvest shellfish, including prized abalone, for up to 7 hours a day, holding their breath for a minute at a time. I'm attempting to help them today, filming the entire experience with my film crew, as well as with my own 360-degree waterproof camera, which allows me to dive down and explore. And I do manage to help, picking up sea urchin and sea snails. It's cold and it's difficult work, but doing it with these women, known for their independent spirit, I feel a huge honor. It's always a privilege when someone lets you have a window into their world. And though I don't last for 7 hours, I am out with them long enough to somewhat fill my net.
This is not easy work, but I have to say it's really fun. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be, it's like really hard work, but for me to come out with this women, it's an amazing experience. I haven't seen anything like this in all my travels. You think of people fishing in modern times, but you don't think of women coming out to the ocean and diving down, free diving to get their dinner and feed their family and friends and everybody on this island here in Jeju in South Korea. So it's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible.
To learn more about the history of Haenyeo divers on Jeju Island, I'm headed to Haenyeo's Kitchen, a performance venue and restaurant where the story of Haenyeo's divers is recounted and travelers can enjoy fresh seafood that Haenyeo women are harvesting from the sea. UNESCO, co-founder of Haenyeo's Kitchen, meets me after the show with Hwan Hyun-hee, an 88-year-old Haenyeo who grew up diving on Jeju Island and is still diving today.
When she was young, every girls learned Haenyeo diving from their mother. So they made tewa, the basket, so they can put the seafood in that basket that is called tewa. They all made that. It was kind of playing first time, and then when they grow up, they go further and dive into the sea, and they became Haenyeo and diving women.
When did you start diving? How old were you?
10살.
10살, when she was 10 years old.
How often are you going out diving today? At the age of 88. Wow.
Twice a week.
한물 때, 드물 때는 드물 때는 해.
Today and yesterday, Haenyeos go into the water and get some seafood, but she can't go because she got a cold.
Oh no.
She got a cold.
그만 놔두게.
Yuna, who has spent countless hours with Haenyeo women, shares more of their stories.
What have you learned the most from the time that you've spent with the Haenyeo?
They are really strong and very impressive women. Despite of the life is really hard and there's really many difficult things, but they can go, just go, and with energy, that very happy energy. They think, oh, it's nothing. We can do it. So I think that's the most we have to learn from the Haenyeo.